Hi everybody, Avana Intuitive here for our weekly predictions for the week of September 18th, 2024. Just as, just to get some housekeeping out of the way, of course, this is for entertainment purposes only. Please like, share, and subscribe as it really does help the channel. Thank you to all my new subscribers. I really appreciate it. And, here we are in the States. We're back to work, back to, the autumn has started, or it's going to be starting this weekend. And, back to work, ready to go. So the first thing I want to do is get these predictions done. I have, as usual, I'm using the Radiant Rider Waite Tarot deck. For any clarifying cards, I'm using the Light Seers Tarot by Chrisanne. And then for our 3-card pick, I'm using the Moon and Stars Tarot by Jayne Wallace. So love those cards, have some pretty artwork on them. So let's see, the first question I have, and don't let me forget, Wednesdays, here we are, is our predictions. Tomorrow, I do energy readings for the week with a 3-card pool. And Friday, I do weekend predictions. So I'm looking forward to doing that because happens to be my birthday this weekend. So let's see. We'll see on Friday how the weekend's going to go for me. But the first question that I have, and this is something that's kind of been on my mind for a little bit, is what does the universe want us to know in anticipation of the 2026-2027 ET contact? Watching everybody online and on YouTube, people are saying 2026, end of 2026, beginning of 2027, where there may be some type of there may be some type of ET contact, that, it will be like, we can't, let's say, deny it. So what do we need to know? What does the universe want us to know in anticipation of this contact? So I'm going to just pick a few cards here and see if I get any sense of, oh, I love it. Oh, in fact, you know what? I am going to take the cards. I had 4 cards fall out. The first card is this is like a community card. And this person is a master craftsman. He's working with the community and with people, to refine what he's doing. This 3 Pentacles has to do with like work and having a really good sense of, you are really a master of the craft that you do. But this is also bringing community together, and they're focusing on one goal. So this is an interesting card, because if this ET contact does come up, it's funny because yes, we will become almost like one community, all of a sudden very focused on one thing, which is, the ET contact. So very interesting card to get. In the in the obstacle position, I got this Knight of Pentacles, and it's almost like things are going to be moving quickly, but slowly. And what I mean by that is, have you ever had like where you watch like a car accident happen and all of a sudden it's like moving in slow motion? And I'm getting that, not that this is going to be any type of car accident. I'm just saying that things are moving slowly, right, to get up to this point. But then once they do, we then have to plant the seeds in this field, like to move forward. Like, what are we doing with this information as a collective? But yet the seeds, I'm hearing the seeds are so fertile that they will grow quickly and really be so, like, produce so many good things. So slow while we wait for things to happen, but then we plant these seeds, this new information that we get from this whole experience, and we plant them, and things really become very fertile moving forward, which I just love that. The next card I got is this High Priestess card fell out. This is a card of mysteries, of hidden things behind this curtain. She has all the answers to the universe, but she only shares it with certain people, those answers, and she only not everybody has access to that. But I'm getting the feeling really that yes, there are things going on behind the scenes, and there are things going on behind the curtain, but that we are going to become enlightened, and our intuition will be our guide as our intuition as a collective will be our guide as we move through this experience. And that it's going to move slowly for some people and for many of us, but what comes of it is just so fertile and so beautiful. And then the last card that I got is this 10 of Pentacles. And this card represents all generations of a family, children, parents, grandparents, even dogs, right? Animals that you might have. But it just shows all this beauty, all this safety, stability, having good health, having wealth, legacy wealth, and really people just coming together. Like, I'm almost seeing these, all of a sudden, I've never seen this before or thought this before. Like, these pentacles are all like the orbs, right? Just floating around like the ETs. And really everybody just having a beautiful, like a beautiful, I'm hearing like a conclusion, but a beginning, right? Things are concluding a certain way. Some things, not everything. Okay, we will still recognize our lives and things like that, and we'll know, you know, it's not much will change, but things, that feeling of safety and love will just grow. So, okay, that resonates. Oh, you know what? And I didn't pick a clarifying card, but that resonates with me. Those cards. And let me pick a clarifying card, which I did forget to do. So let me see. But I just really, you know, I really kind of feel good about all this moving forward. Oh, and I love it because the clarifying card that I got is the Six of Wands. This is like being in a leadership role, getting kudos for, you know, doing things for, like, you've had like a long trudge, but now you're at the end of that, and like you've got the medal, you got the award. And this is almost, to me, I just heard this is like almost the universe saying to us, like, yes, you've arrived, right? So, oh, beautiful message there. So, okay, so that was the first question that I had. And then, of course, you know, and I absolutely agree with this. You know, would like to know, I'm going to say this is more of a yes and no, but it's, are gas and food prices coming down anytime soon? Back to reality, right? Are gas and food prices coming down anytime soon? So let me see what I get. Yeah, actually, oh, yeah, beautiful cards on this one too. I love it. Let me pick one clarifying card. Let's see. First card I got is this Knight of Cups. This is good news coming in. So hopefully that will be the case, right? That things will start to stabilize. I believe they already are stabilizing. I mean, I've seen some prices come down and just kind of remaining where they're supposed to be. You know, obviously they can always be lower, but this is a good news card coming in. Balance with the Justice card. Things are balancing out. Pentacles, right? We're holding on to more of our money. As she looks down, as the Queen of Pentacles looks down at her pentacle, we're holding on to more of our money. And I'm hearing our resources, which also include our time and our energy. I know that doesn't really have to do with gas prices and food prices coming down, but just this, we're kind of coming into now a phase where we are like kind of settling down. Things are just kind of settling down, and we're getting into where we just need to be, just moving along at a nice pace. And then the Seven of Pentacles that I got, which is, yes, these things, this is almost like growing our own gardens, which I'm sure some of you do. I know I do, and I always enjoy that. But also, seeds are now being planted so that more fertility and abundance, you know, will I'm hearing trickle down to the rest of us. So, you know, as we maybe have like the government or, you know, corporations or whatever, they're actually planting seeds now because they know that it's time also for things to balance out a bit, which, you know, again, this Justice card. So I think more balance is coming up. I can't say when exactly, but I think I've noticed things like stabilizing a bit. So I hope that you guys have noticed that too, and that's the case for you too. And the last question that I have is, I live in the Northeast of the United States, and will the Northeast winter, what can I expect for the weather, the winter weather this year? So I know this isn't a question that answers for everyone, but if you live in the Northeast United States or the Northeast of North America, let's say, what can we expect for our weather? Because much of the weather that we get also travels through and kind of comes down from Canada. So let's see, kind of winter. I love it. Wait till you see that card. Okay, that's I was like, all right. I'm going to actually reshuffle these. I'm going to reshuffle all of them because I must have not shuffled them well, although I felt like I did, because I got the same 3 cards for the last one. So I'm just going to take a quick moment. But you know, it's kind of weird. I do mix the cards up in the deck, so maybe we were supposed to get that. I don't know. We'll see. When that happens, and that happens rarely, I always just leave it up to the universe, and I don't second guess it if I don't feel comfortable, or if I don't, and I'm linking. You saw the pause I had there, because I'm like, I did put these cards. Woo, I did put these cards. Hold on. You know, I shuffled them up I'm on a chair that spins. Oh my gosh. Okay, sorry about that. I did put these cards, I split them up as I put them in, but they all came out and I'm like, I don't know. Then maybe I didn't, but I thought that I did. So again, I'm not going to sit here and question it. We'll just shuffle it up. Oh my goodness. And I think we're going to have one heck of a winner. Let's put it that way. These cards are just flying everywhere, which kind of shows me a lot of energy, like a lot of atmospheric energy. Okay, here we go. First card that I get is this Page of Swords. And this Page of Swords is moving forward, right? He's swinging this sword and he's moving forward. He's youthful. He's got energy. I'm almost getting, you see these fluffy clouds? I'm getting a lot of snow, perhaps, coming up. In addition, I then got the King of Swords. Again, we have a little bit of a cloud here. Looks like, I know these are clouds back here, but they kind of look snowy. And again, this sword and this, just moving with this literal energy of, this cold. That's the other thing too. The swords are like silver. They're cold metal. I'm getting the feeling that we are going to have a bit of a cold winter, but then of course I have this Three of Cups. Spring will come out right when it's supposed to. Three of Cups, abundance, fun. It's also giving people a break. Sometimes when you have snow days and things like that, it gives you a break to sit back, relax, and regroup a little bit. So yeah, hopefully I'm seeing cold though, and kind of a longer winter than maybe we expected, or a colder winter with more snow. So we'll see how that goes, right? All right, so that was the questions I have for this week. And now let's do our 3-card pick a card. So think about, whatever, a person, an issue, an event, a situation, whatever, maybe just wanting a message from Spirit. That's always nice. So let's think about that for a moment. I'll shuffle the cards. Let's see what we get. All right. Card 1, card 2, card 3. Again, 1, 2, and 3. Think about which card resonates with you. If you picked card 1, you got this beautiful Queen of Pentacles who has come up a number of times today in other readings, and it says stability. So this is a nice card. It does represent stability, that earthiness, like Mother Earth, being grounded. So if you got this card, either you need to do some grounding, or you are in that place of really being able to, move forward in a very nice, measured fashion. If you got card 2, if you pick card 2, you got Temperance, and this says healing. Temperance is a beautiful card. This is balance, healing, where you change lead into gold. You can just make a few changes. Maybe changing your perspective on something really helps to make something, a situation that maybe you didn't think was so great. Change your perspective. Now all of a sudden it's a winning situation. So again, and also, like I say, the healing, if you're looking for healing, this might be a good time to bring yourself into balance. I mean, she's balancing, and you can really not really see it too much, but she's also balanced. She has 1 foot on earth and 1 foot in the water, showing again that balance, but also that, that alchemy of changing things, changing your perspective, moving, doing something like that, changing jobs, doing something, if you possibly can, if you're ready to move forward and to make a change, to change that energy around. And if you picked card 3, you got the 10 of Cups, and this says completion. 10 of Cups is a beautiful card. It shows, again, emotional stability, happiness, good family relations. It's an emotional card, but it does represent just, abundance, emotional stability, and really kind of, I'm hearing just getting into that family groove or that friend groove of people that you're with, even a work groove, but really kind of like becoming one with the group. Like there's a group of people around that maybe you felt like an outsider, or you didn't feel like you quite belonged, but actually kind of having that now where they're, you're feeling much more comfortable with them and more aligned with them, if that's something that you're interested in doing, of course. All right, my friends, that is our Wednesday predictions. I will be back tomorrow with our energy readings, and Friday with our weekend readings. All right, see you soon. Namaste.